Please join me in welcoming Steve Fredlund.
Steve did a great job connecting with this audience.
He will make you feel and he will make you think.
What kind of experience do you actually want to have in your life, in your work, and in your leadership? Leaders today are faced with more challenges than ever before, but this is what it means to be human. The human experience is filled with all of these ups and downs, highs and lows, knowns and unknowns. What's going on? What's going to happen next? What's around the next bend? What's waiting in the tall grass? We don't know. Rather than trying to block it all out, rather than trying to manage it all, rather than trying to control it all, because we can't anyway, how do we learn to embrace it and keep moving forward? I'm treating my life like it's the kind of stuff that happens between the good stuff, between the adventures. When I realize life itself is an epic adventure. The people that have the greatest fulfillment personally, people that have the greatest success in their jobs, are those who have learned to embrace the adventure. To recognize that this is what it means to be human. Helen Keller actually said, life itself is either an epic adventure or it's nothing at all. And the question becomes, how do we keep moving forward in the midst of this adventure? And it starts by doing things the Safari way. The first one, choose your experience. If you don't know the mission, if you don't know what you really want to do to impact the community and the world, how do you make decisions? I was so confused when I was planning one of the trips and the guide asked me, what kind of African safari do you want to have? The African safari kind of African safari? I don't really understand the question. We can hang out with gorillas? Let's do that. We got to spend an hour with the gorillas and it was still to this day the most amazing hour of my life. Unbelievable. But it never would have happened if the guide hadn't asked us, what kind of experience do you want to have? And kind of pushed us away from the default. Secondly, get the right peeps in your Jeep.
Who are the ones that are going to support you and encourage you according to the experience that you want to have? They're not just trying to drag you into their experience. They don't have a hidden agenda. They recognize the experience that you want to have and they say, I want to support you and encourage you. I want to be in your Jeep for that experience.
The third piece of this, having the courage to do the unright thing. The unright thing is not the wrong thing. The unright thing is that thing that you wouldn't normally do that puts you in a position where the extraordinary could happen. What is that thing that you've always wanted to do that you've never done because you're afraid of what people will think? That's the unright thing. In your life, in your relationships, in your work, in your leadership, there's going to be lions lurking in the tall grass, there's going to be crocodiles underneath the surface of the water, there's going to be elephants right around the corner. But that is part of the epic experience. And the people that are the happiest and the most successful don't try to hide from it. They're fully present in it.
His journey is so unique, and yet he is so relatable.
So if we can start to change our lives, if we can start to change our leadership, then we can truly have the kind of safari that feels like the wind is going through our hair, the top is down, we're smiling, and we're just having an epic adventure.